Welcome to Wondertown! Hello, all you wonderful wonders out there. I am Sean, the mayor of this fantastic establishment, and today I am joined by my good friend, Mr. Jake Taylor. How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing, Sean?
I'm doing wonderful. Right on, man. How's everything? How you been?
Fantastic.
Yeah, good. Welcome to Wondertown. Welcome to. Thank you for schlepping it all the way out here, man. I appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, no, it's nice having you here. It's nice having somebody. So, yeah, dude. So, essentially, for anybody who doesn't know, I mean, Jake, you're big on the theater scene here in Vegas. I just kind of want everybody to get to know a little bit about you. Can you just tell us a little bit who you are?
Sure. Yeah, I wouldn't say big. I'd say medium rare.
Huge.
But yeah, I dabble in community theater and film projects every now and again.
Right on.
Of course, you and I have done our own respective film projects.
We have, gosh, just one or two.
Just one or two.
Just one or two.
Some really great stuff.
Ugh. And
Cut to the footage,
That's
Jerry.
exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm born and raised here in Vegas. Sean and I met, fourth grade?
We were 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've known each other for a long time, man. And
We've been friends for a while.
Yeah, we made our first film when we were 12, I think. Great stuff. And it's
I'm sure it holds up.
Yeah, I'm sure it holds up too. So this whole thing is very special that you're actually here doing this with us because, you know, you've been doing this with me probably the longest than most other people, so...
Wouldn't miss for the world.
Howdy, man. Cool. So here we've got 3 things that we can do. We can spin the wheel that you previously had set up earlier. You have written a couple countries on a wheel. We can check the mail, or we can read the news.
Oh boy, decisions. You got to give me 3. How about the news?
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and read the news. Okay. Hang on a second. So I got to get this printed out over here. The news today.
Oh, jeez.
Right, so...
Hey, there it comes.
There it is.
There it goes.
Nice. Okay, so I got the news. I'm going to go ahead and read some of these positive stories out.
Sweet.
We've got some good things happening in the world. And
What's the latest?
Well, actually, before I get into that, right in front of you is a box with some drawing materials. I was going to see while I was reading the news, so... if you wouldn't mind contributing a character or a thing to Wondertown, I would, if you wouldn't mind, just drawing a random little something that we can kind of just throw into the world later on.
That I can, of course.
Okay, well, I guess we can
My
get started with the news then while he's getting on that. So, we can start off with, so firefighters, I guess, have just been popping up a lot in the news lately as just being helping hands. They recently were in a good story about helping move a bunch of furniture out in like 102-degree heat after putting out a fire, and there was a bunch of firefighters that helped build like a wheelchair ramp for a lady. They're just kind of like showing up in flash mobs and just taking care of things. Yeah, so that's pretty good. That's a nice one.
That's real good.
Yeah. Your dad's a firefighter, right?
He sure is. He's retired, but
It's
every time I think about it, like
firefight. No, it's. I mean, I'm sure there's the stories and all the aspects. Especially being in Vegas, having it all. I mean,
yeah, just going outside in Las Vegas in general is miserable. So
you just catch on fire there.
Going into a fire in Las Vegas,
it's
like,
essentially,
come on.
Yeah, it's just the scene from Terminator 2, just on repeat. Yeah, almost like on a beat, like a Devo song, you know. Okay, let's see here. Next up on the news list, we've got, so this has been happening a lot over the country, apparently, this summer. A bunch of impromptu water gun fights have been popping up.
Oh.
So kind of like how you'll just walk down the street and some guy will just throw you a pillow and just kind of go at it. They're just tossing water guns at you and you're just kind of spraying it. So,
all right.
Yeah, no, I definitely hope that continues to be a positive thing. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that sounds nice. Did you do any weird, wacky, random stuff when you were growing up in the summer? We had that weird water balloon catapult thing that would like.
Yeah, we did.
Gosh.
Yeah, it was our neighbor. It was
Right,
the neighbor
yeah.
across the street. He built because he worked at the MGM Grand back when there was like a theme park there.
Yeah.
And he built like a full wooden structure where it was like
a trebuchet.
It was a straight up trebuchet.
It was just one of those, because we lived in like a condensed suburban American neighborhood. It was really just Hail Marying these water balloons. It would just be like, and we'd be like, well, we'll never know the impact of that.
And it was merciless. It was great.
Yeah. Because, I mean, we did the thing where you would walk outside way on the other side of the neighborhood and blast the air horn, and we would just be like, I heard it. Yeah. So,
Oh, hey, I heard that.
yeah. Could you get away with making a giant water balloon trebuchet now? I probably could. I'm sure there's got to be. What is the world's largest?
Are there regulations on trebuchets for water balloons?
There's probably. I don't think here, but I'm sure in the world there are. There's definitely somebody very high up on the snooty list when it comes to water balloons.
Someone was done wrong by a water balloon trebuchet.
Horribly.
And now he is like,
the vengeance. That's it. That's this summer.
never again.
It started as a simple hose fight. Boys, come inside. And
What else we got? What's going on in the world?
we've got right now more Americans and just more people in general are starting to just get passports, which is nice. I guess.
good.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a little bit more of a need and a want to explore the outside world, which is good. Because contrary to popular belief, I guess people really do want to know more about what's going on out there, which is nice.
It's totally a good thing. You've inspired me tenfold. I mean, I'm grateful for my passport.
Oh, that's good. I'm
I
glad.
just need to start using it a little more.
Where would you want to go if you had a choice?
I would love, for starters, just to give the, because it's so accessible, just to check out, like, that latter half of Europe. Like, that far east part of Europe.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Like the.
And just hit the trains and just, like, go.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Like the Bosnia, Serbia, Romania kind of area. Just
Everything.
Yeah. There's
Just, like,
definitely a
go
lot of
all the way
life
to
in
the
there.
coast and just
Yeah.
get a little bit of everything.
Croatia's beautiful. There's definitely a lot of culture, and I think just because a lot of that world had to struggle so much that it helps with the community. I don't know. I just met a lot of genuine people when I was in Albania, and I remember just getting hitchhiked. I remember just the guy taking us, and I was the only non-Albanian guy, and he just kind of was
Oh,
like,
wow.
yeah, but he was just like, hey, we were in America, nobody picked us up. They thought, and I was like, yeah, we thought you were gonna kill us. And they were like, we'll change that. And I'm like, I'll try, man.
I'm glad he didn't kill you. What was his name?
I could not tell you, but I definitely stayed with Rosie and Stavri and Melinda. Those are great people. So
There you go. Thanks for taking care of Sean, Rosie, and Sabri.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, it's been a minute. I got to reach out to them. So if you guys are watching this, I definitely miss all of that. I want to go back to Vuno very bad. So
Come to Wondertown.
yeah, get on out here. That'd be great. I'd love to see you. It's definitely a hike, though. How did you find this place?
Hey, you know.
That's amazing. I was just driving up the street and it was
If
like
you just tell the Uber driver whatever, he'll figure it out. That's good.
Now directing. And then the one last thing we got here is Ben Lecomte. I believe it's yogging with the soft J.
Ben Lecomte.
I don't know. It sounds French. Ben Lecomte.
Ben Lecomte.
It was the first man to swim across the Pacific garbage patch. It's like 1.6 million square kilometers. It took him months, and he was just like discovering all sorts of just crazy fauna and like just this whole extra like biome sphere that was just happening inside of this plastic world. There
Did
was like
he find like garbage Narnia?
he
Why did it take him months?
Mr. Tubeness, because he's all the inner tubes. Instead of just, he's got like weird parachute pants.
It's biodegradable tumness.
No, because he would be
Or
gone,
he
right?
wouldn't be there if he was
that would be, it'd be what was the things we had to go against when we were in Catalina? The nurdles, remember? The nurdles kill the turtles. With the little tiny plastics.
What are those nurdles up to? And why aren't there any turtles?
That sounds like a kid's book. Just like, I feel like I'm sure that has to have happened.
That does sound like a kid's book.
So that's pretty much, I mean, the majority of the news today that was positive out there, I suppose. Or that was just what was piped out to me. How's it going over there? How's your most wanted coming?
He's almost done.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. Has there? Oh yeah, there was another one. There was a what band was it? Metallica. They just donated $500,000 or like $250,000 to a child hospital in Romania, which is nice. So.
Oh shoot, good on him.
I was trying to think of what other bands are just super generous like that. I mean, U2, they've got their thing. That's kind of his thing.
That's definitely his thing.
Yeah,
Do you know why
yeah,
Metallica
yeah.
donated to Romania? Because it's Romania.
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 That's right, our Metallica thing. We were like, right, so we want to call the band Metallic. Right, that sounds great, Metallica. No, we just want to call it Metallic.
No, James, no, it's just metallic.
Yeah.
Metallica.
Metallica. And then the manager comes in. Oh, did you guys come up with a name yet?
We sure did. Metallica.
No, James. Oh, yeah. I love it, boys. It's great. Print 1 million shirts. Go. Get those on bumper stickers now.
Make the ends pointy.
That's it.
Sold.
It's just like, he sounds like the manager who would like just do a deal and lose all your money in the same sentence, you know?
I also like that one of the Metallica members was like super British. No, James. No.
James, please don't do
Just
that.
metallic.
We promised, James. This was supposed to be a spiritual thing.
That's all it was.
Yeah. So I remember, like, I think Smashing Pumpkins is pretty charitable, but yeah, I'm trying to think of other really cool metal bands. I wish that like Kiss was super charitable, just showing up to like just centers, just showing up, just horrible flame like Bramstein, you know, just like with their flamethrowers, and it's like I heard somebody has leukemia.
I would absolutely love that. I would have to show up to that.
We'd
have to go in full
I've seen
makeup and regalia.
It's like 3-star child. It's just like it just gets out of control. Just a bunch of fans show up and just trash the place.
At that point, do you think they get jealous? Like if there's too many Catmen or too many Star Childs?
I would love to. Now I'm just imagining
Like Gene gets mad. He's
yeah.
why are there not more demons?
Well, it's like why does nobody like me? Now I'm thinking of just too many Catmen and doing a whole rendition of Cats on their own, just with nothing but a version of the Catmen.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, let's do it. Coming this winter.
It's just Kiss, but with Catmen.
It's horrible.
That's what it is.
Horrible deep fakes. Just. All right, so who we got on the chopping block over here today? I'm kind of very curious. You took some care with this.
This is Gerald Gromley.
Gerald, can you show the camera? Can you show Gerald Gromley to the camera?
Yeah, should I show it to my camera?
Please, yeah. Gerald Gromley.
He's the crossing guard here in Wondertown.
That's amazing. We need a crossing guard.
But
it's chaotic.
He's just so ornery all the time. That's why he's rubbing his little head, because he's just annoyed by everybody. So that's why he just learned how to stretch his arm, and he doesn't actually have to walk halfway across the street.
That's amazing.
He just stretches his little arm.
I feel like he was just wearing the cone. It's one of those he got the job by proxy, you know? It's like fake it till you make it. So it was like just a kind of a scene from Toy Story 2, just the line of cones walking. All right,
one got.
If you could do me a favor, what was his name one more time? It was Gerald?
Gerald Gromley?
Gerald Gromley. Can you please go ahead and put Gerald Gromley in our police box that's right next to you? Because
right over here?
Our police chief Boomer should be out and about soon, but he's going to go ahead and do a little character search for you, and hopefully by the next time we air, we'll be able to see what's going on with our old stopping guard there. So
that sounds great.
Right on, man. Well, there we go. So that covers the news. Very perfect. Now I
like that. That was some good news.
Oh, right on. Well, I'm glad.
We need some good news.
I was trying. I mean, I don't think I have access to any bad news, which is it's good.
It's good.
Would you like to spin the wheel now or check the mail?
Ooh, let's spin the wheel.
All right, let's go ahead and whip out the wheel. If you just look down right over there, like a magician, I'm going to ask you to just grab that thing. Yeah.
All right.
Unprepared.
We've got the wheel here.
There we go. Okay. So just cause as much of a mess as you can while you're getting that on there. There
we go.
Great. Okay, so as you can see here, Jake has, before the episode, written down a bunch of countries, and we're going to go ahead and see which VPN we're going to be looking at today. We're going to see the #1 trending video of whatever country he decides to land on. So, at your leisure, sir.
Let's check it out. Big money, big money, big...
We regret to inform you that due to technical difficulties, the spin the wheel segment of this episode of Wondertown shall hereby be cut and removed and made to wait within the Wondertown holding cells until a court date is decided upon. Following said court date, if the removed segment has been found to be guilty to it...
You're not supposed to be back here! Get out of here! Get out of here right now, I say!
You're talking about checking the mail. Oddly enough, when I was walking into the building, I got a package.
Did you really?
Yeah, I guess it's your birthday?
Oh, no, you can't do this on the actual... Nah, you're really going to do this on the episode?
Yeah.
I should have just ripped it open when you get there. Ah, man.
No.
All right. Well...
Just a little something for the office.
Thank you. Do I open it now?
Up to you.
I'm going to have to. Okay. I'm going to Make sure it doesn't pop the mic. Well, thank you.
No, read the wrapping paper.
Oh. Hip hip ho. Ray. Hooray.
Read all of it.
Hip hip hooray.
Keep going.
Hip hip hooray.
Keep going.
Hip hip hooray.
Keep going.
You remember you've seen Black
I
Mirror,
think you
right?
skipped a line.
There
Go
was
back.
there was in the back something. Oh, it's hip hip hooray. Just the fight, just all the cameras. The camera falls the whole of it. There's just a building on fire. Oh look, it's one of those.
It's one of those boxes
It's one
I
of
know
those
you love
boxes
so
inside
much.
of the boxes. You ever get one of those, like, it's just a wacky, fun, like, oh look, we got you a cord.
Earwax candle kit.
Right, there you go. No, for some reason it was always cordful, like, not cordful, what's the word I'm looking for? Cord phones. Phones with cords on them.
Oh, yeah. I actually got one of those, like a phone case where it was a phone.
Oof, oh, this is, okay, alright. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Alright, dude, yes!
I know. See,
Oh,
I know
man!
you.
This was, like, the only thing I wish I had when I was in Namibia. You have no idea how much this would have helped when we were shooting the... Actually, I was shooting bow and arrows, and we were shooting...
They have no air there, so you need packaged air to...
It's very much like Spaceballs, yeah. I'll just walk. Hang on a second. Is this a...
It's an automaton.
What is an automaton?
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah. Easy touch musical instruments? Is it...
Yeah.
It's like a theremin? Do I just...
So it's kind of like a theremin. You know how it's like shaped like a music note? So you hold it like that, and the bass... Let's just get that for, gift purposes. So you like go up and down the staff of the music note.
Right.
And that gives you...
So
That gives you the notes, but that little head at the bottom
Uh-huh.
is kind of like a vinyl.
Right.
So you squeeze it, and like the mouth opens, so it's like a wow, 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 wow.
Right. So
It's great.
So I have to work the shaft, and then once
You
that...
work the shaft and like make sure the mouth is open.
And once that's
Yeah.
pulsing enough, the bottom will just open itself up to me like a flower.
I will kill her of the bottom. So.
100%, yeah. You're a court law. You have 100. Thank you, man. Is this like a... will it play music or will it sing the music back to me? It's its own thing.
You play it, yeah.
I feel like if this was real life Zelda, this would be the one instrument that the wise guy sent me with.
This is kind of like a weird, screwed up ocarina, sort of, kind of.
I kind of love it.
Except
I really
it
love
has
this.
the mouth. You don't have to put your mouth on it.
Thank you so much. No, I really appreciate it.
If you want, we can play around with it.
We're gonna
do
have
some
to,
behind the scenes
we're
stuff.
definitely gonna have to. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll have another video. Check it out after this episode. But we're gonna go ahead and rock this thing around. We'll probably try to Pied Piper as much of the neighborhood as we can to see how many people we can get out on like some early Halloween. So
Absolutely.
that's how we're gonna have to justify it to the police. So it's the only logical thing we've got. Okay.
No, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you, man. And this is, it's going to live right here. I'm going to have to Craig Ferguson like harmonica the thing where it's just going to be like, dare ye play my yum yum?
Yeah, play the theme.
An what is it? Automaton.
Automaton.
That's great. Dude, thank you.
Of course.
I can't wait. We're going to have to rip this up as soon as we're done with this thing. Okay.
What mail did you have, though? I'm sorry.
No,
kinda
man.
crashed it.
Like,
It's a
that
special
was,
occasion.
That is thank you. Okay, well, the last activity we've got today is to check the mail. I feel bad putting this on the ground, but it's gonna stay right in between us. Okay, so we had to check the mail. The mailman came today, and he left us a package, so I gotta get in there. So today,
What do we get?
Well, it looks like it's from my buddy Peng. So
Peng?
Yeah, his name is Peng Chung, and
Alright,
he
Peng.
lives out in Linyi, China. So let's go
Nice.
ahead and see what kind of question he gave to us. So if you look down at the base of your chair there again, you're going to find a whiteboard. Go ahead and whip that up. So we're both going to listen to Peng's
Why is it wet?
question. Is yours how wet?
Like soaking.
Good. All right. I was
Okay,
making
good.
sure. No, I had to pay a lot more for that.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man. I remember we had a lot of weird talks about that, more times than I would really like to. Okay, so we're just going to get right into it. We're going to see if we can guess whatever his question is, okay?
Sweet. Sounds
All right.
good.
Okay, let's pop right into it.
How do you spell it?
Oop. His name is Peng, P-E-N-G. So that's how you do the words over there. Peng, P.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's like a ung sound. Okay, so here we go. We got Peng, and let's get into it. Here we go. Whoa. Hang on a second. Ugh, this technology. Here we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Peng. I come from China, and I am an artist. Now I want to show a scene of China for you. Is it? Can you guess what it is?
What is that? Can you guess what that is? It was I can do you want me to freeze frame it? I don't know the rules.
No,
yet on this
I don't
thing.
think I deserve a freeze frame.
All right, no, we can. Okay, so if you have any ideas, go ahead and jot that down. We're gonna go ahead and whip up a little like 15-second timer or something. Yeah, give you a little bit of a thing because I think I know what it is though. That's the problem.
I'm pretty sure I don't.
I think I know.
Especially because I'm thinking of culture right now, and it's probably not this.
Yeah, I think it's something that, but I could be wrong. You might be trying to trick me because Peng, you devilishly bastard, devilishly bastard.
Hello there. You devilishly bastard.
Sounds like a Lifetime film. The devilishly bastard.
Devilishly bastard.
Starring Ron Pearlman.
I'll watch it if it's
But he
on.
doesn't play the devilishly bastard. He has to help the devilishly bastard. Which is like the draw, you know. Okay, so if you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and you can show what you think it is first. Let's see, or would you prefer I do? I don't know. You're the
I'll
guest.
go.
Okay.
I said it was a toilet seat cover,
A toilet seat cover.
but I think it's probably wrong.
It could be, but I'm gonna guess it was. It's a Chinese pancake. They call it a jianbing. It's like the only translation they have for it.
What?
Yeah,
That was a pancake he had?
I'm thinking that was food because yeah, we might
That
see
was
it.
so thin and huge.
That's what everyone in that area says with the.
About the
I
pancakes.
just want to show like a joke plane. Just
They're
just
thin and-
crash. All right, you ready?
Yes.
You can do the honors. It's the first video on the left there.
All right, let's see.
Go for
here.
it. And
First
hang on
one?
a second. To my viewers, I genuinely, really, honestly have not looked at this like the answer videos. When I receive these, I always make sure to just check the question video. And so this is really, honestly, a surprise. Peng could show up naked on this whole thing, and I would have no idea. So
Yeah.
let's hope for the best.
So send her in.
Yeah. Is he
Okay.
naked?
Okay, the answer is a food of China. We call it jianbing. Are you right?
You win this time, Peng.
Yay! I'm Guy. I got it. I'm sorry to beat you on that. Even after the present, that's kind of just like, hey, welcome to my house. Here's the bunch of.
You're wrong.
Why do I keep coming over here? Yeah, that's.
That was an amazing like before and after because he like brought it out and looked like cloth and he just like
He's the true magician.
he
That
just eats it.
you should see people making it. It's actually truly an art.
I bet
Like,
that's like the ultimate crepe. It's huge and just.
It's exactly it. Like you just got that weird hot plate thing, and it's.
How do they do it?
And I
Just,
think
like, what's the word?
It's
Pronounced?
It's jianbing.
Jianbing.
Yeah, but like it's hard because whenever I speak Chinese, if it's fast, it's like okay, but whenever I try to stop and do like the tones, it's just impossible. If I'm really trying to nail it, everybody's like, I don't understand.
Jianbing.
Really, but because it's like I think it's the first or third tone or something because there's 4 for everything. But yes, I've
It's
taken
gotta be
it.
fast. Jianbing.
Now everything's tied. Perfect. Okay. Well,
That's not a toilet cover.
we've so that's like a specialty bread there. That's like in Shandong. So I was wondering.
Is it delicious?
It's good because you'll just like you said, it's like a wrap. You'll fill it with like a bunch of stuff. You'll get it for breakfast, and you'll just see people like in carts outside making it and stuff.
That looks
with,
good.
with like dumplings. Yeah, it's cool.
Not even just breakfast, like the whole day. Like that wrap is.
You would think, but hang on, no, it's actually really hard to chew. Like it's kind of the in joke because it's really every time you eat it, they're like, "Is your jaw hurting?" And you're like, "Yes."
What is it? What is it made of?
It's man, it's like an egg mixture. It's almost I never really asked because there's just so many different versions of it. But there's like just various forms of chewy and dental reconstruction. It's just like it's pretty good. But
That's their goal. Well, hey, thanks, Peng.
Yes, thank you so much,
You
Pong.
proved me wrong.
And to anybody who's interested in looking at Pung's art, he's a fantastic creator. He's made a bunch of beautiful ceramic pieces, and so if you're able to go ahead and support him, I got a bunch of his information down there below, so go ahead and support local Chinese artist. It's great stuff.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How cool.
But then yeah, man, so that's pretty much what we've got scheduled out today for it,
I'm glad I was here for it.
I'm glad you were here too, man. Thank you so much.
Of course,
anything
it was
else
a
you want?
blast. Thank you.
Yeah. And is there anything else you want to talk about? I guess I gotta get back to doing mayor stuff soon, but
Yeah, I don't want to keep you. It's all good.
please keep me. Is everything okay? I can't really hear what you're saying in your mind. It's like the Terminator. I like how if we were ever to be trapped in a situation like that where it's just like, Jake, I haven't heard from anybody in years, and it's just like we would just immediately divulge to, but that sounds awfully like the Predator.
That's our new protocol for 911. It's just
That's gonna be the thing where if your robot clone shows up and you have to like, which one, not this thing, and I gotta like prove that it's the real you. I'll start like with the dun 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 dun. I'm not gonna I'll make it subtle. I'll like tap, like how you ask a horse questions.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to use your hoof though, and give me 2 for yes.
That's a meaty
I'll work on
friendship,
getting my
boy.
hoofs.
Look, we're gonna.
I'm still behind.
You're gonna have to.
I'll get there.
You'll get there. And I'm mulling over anything else that needs to be happening, man. That was pretty much it. Hopefully this went off without a hitch. So, if you guys liked it, go ahead and, do that thing that everybody says I should say. That I'll just...
What do they want you to...
I'm just going to put a little thing here of just other people
want you to, like...
saying the thing...
Like, butt that
that
like button.
just, like, run...
I hope that's...
the button. So, yeah. that
They
whole...
really want you to that like button
Just
right...
Just ride through it. Just destroy any kind of...
if that's all censored.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, smash the like button.
Wondertown. Yeah, what do you think? I think